that in Korea, babies are considered 1 year old at birth. Hello, my name is Natalie, and today I would like to talk about the topic around the world. If I could go anywhere around the world, I would love to go to Korea. The reason that I would like to go to Korea is because I love the Korean culture and its tradition. The culture of Korea is the shared heritage of Korea and Southern Manchuria. As one of the oldest continuous cultures in the world, Koreans have passed down their traditional narratives in a variety of ways. One of the traditions includes wearing hanbok at Seollal, also known as Lunar New Year, and Chuseok. I also would love to visit Korea because of the places we can go there. For example, Everland. Everland is located in South Korea, Seoul. Everland is the largest theme park in South Korea, and it also comes with an integrated zoo. In conclusion, if I could go anywhere around the world, I would love to go to Korea because of the places we can visit there, and I love the Korean culture and its tradition. Thank you very much for listening to my speech.
My name is Iman Daniel. Today I'm going to tell you about the country that I always want to go. And that country is Japan. Japan is the perfect place for me to go because there has a lot of things that I can do, like traveling, resting, and learn many things more. So I want to give you a fact, and the fact is Japan has got no military base or soldier. I mean, all country has one. To Japan because there is a train called a bullet train. I don't know why do they call it bullet train, but it's the fastest train in the world. It was so fast that can reach to 600 and 360 km per hour. It's almost like a bullet, but 20 times more, I think. And I couldn't go to any town nearby or city nearby with the train. Japan is a very clean country because Japanese people always practice cleanliness for good environment. They also have a good rating for 3-star hotel, like almost a 5-star hotel, so I can save a little bit money. After traveling, I can rest at Tokyo because I heard the service is good and have a high quality. They also have a clean lady, so they can clean the room like so nice. Have a no dust or any bad. Winter season, I would like to enjoy the cold weather and the snow too. As I want to play with the snow, I want to play a snowball war or snowball fight. The snow season in Japan or some places begin as early as November and last into May, with the peak being in February. Another reason I want to go there is to be slim, because there are gonna be many thin people in Japan. There is a few people fair, I think, but in Japan, in order to go there is to be slim, and I can learn yoga. So maybe many people might be looking at me strangely, and maybe I can use Google Translate or learn Japanese so I can talk to them and ask direction. Lastly is my favorite food. My favorite Japan food is sushi. They are so good, and the rice ball too. How Japan people always eat, they like putting one sushi or rice ball in their mouth. Like that. And that's how they eat. Thank you for listening at my speech.
Introduce myself. I'm Hari Saikal. I'm 12 years old. Under teacher Rachel coaching. Today I want to share with you my dream countries to visit around the world. First, I would like to visit Jordan. I'm passionate to see the Dead Sea and see how people can float on top of the sea. In my religion, God had told us the story about the people of Prophet Lut. Then God had punished them by turning the city upside down. The second place I want to visit is Egypt. I'm so eager to see with my own eyes what are inside the pyramids. I want to see mummies too and see how the dead bodies here in good condition until now. Last but not least, I want to visit Europe and Japan, so I could learn the people and their cultures, as God had asked us to know one another. I hope I will be able to travel around the world. That's all from me. I hope before I left the hall, thanks Teacher Rachel for effect to me. Thank you.
Traveling is one of the best ways to get away from the daily hustle and bustle. I have been to quite a number of places with my family. Among them, I love best is Taiwan, Taiwan. 您好, welcome to Taiwan. A very good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kirsten. Today, I would like to share with you facts about Taiwan, especially Taipei. You will be amazed at the never-ending variety of sights and fun things to do. With over 100 mountain peaks, hot springs, both golden and black sand beaches, fascinating churches, and also, of course, the night markets. Well, what are the best ways to spend your time in Taiwan? Many 5-star Michelin restaurants and the night markets are where the real gastronomes go. I would definitely recommend that you try the xiaolongbao, oyster vermicelli, beef noodle, stinky tofu, coffee bread, and the list could go on and on. Just talking about that. Haha, I'm celebrating and hungry. Next, just imagine, sitting at the top of the mountain in Givenchy House, overseeing the ocean. It is truly an enchanting, magical, and mesmerizing experience. Another premium destination in Taiwan is the Yellow Park, which is the home to a number of unique geological formations, including the iconic Queen's Head. As for those who love the sun, Wat Sand Bay at Kenting is the most popular place. There, one can go swimming, snorkeling, and even diving. For those who are health conscious, bathing in the healthy hot springs water in Beitou is a must and not to be missed. Another place not to be missed is none other than Ximending, which boasts a massive outdoor plaza for shopping lovers. Last but not least, don't forget to light sky lanterns at Pink Sea. You will enjoy it tremendously. After working with me on this topic, well, I'm sure that you will love Taiwan as I do. Get your air tickets now. What are you waiting for? Thank you.
England, Australia. Yes, these are all countries in this fantabulous, majestic, and mesmerizing earth. Not everyone can go to all the countries in the world, could they? But if I get the chance to go to 3 countries in the world, it would be Australia, France, and of course, Korea. Let's talk about Korea first. I love Korea because my idols live there, like Blackpink. How you like that? Ta-da-da, ta-da-da. And of course, BTS. And a boy with love. Oh my, oh my. Okay, let's just stop it. I also like Korea because the ramen there is so delicious and tasty. Mwah! Some may think that, hello, Ramen is also in Malaysia. Of course it is in Malaysia. But Korea's ramen is fantabulous. I don't have words to describe it. Next, I would like to talk about Australia. I love Australia because one of the world's famous YouTubers live there, the Norris Nuts. I can meet them and get their signature. I love the Norris Nuts because they are funny and interesting YouTubers. In a lot of their videos, the Norris Nuts have stated that guns, pistols, and all that jazz are banned in Australia. I will be safe as an oyster. Wait a minute. Do oysters actually stink because they are underwater? Okay, let's just don't talk about that topic. Finally, I would like to talk about France. I love France because it's one of the fancy, schmancy countries out there. If you ask my friends or even the host, Teacher Atira, she would say that I'm a fancy, schmancy person. Expensive brands such as Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Chanel, and etc. are there. I mean, their headquarters are there. I might even get an expensive bag there or a bouquet. I mean, the bread bouquet. So that's it for today. Au revoir and annyeong. Let's kill this coronavirus and travel to our favorite countries. Thank you very much for lending your ears.
Hi buddy, my name is Vignesh. I am 12 years old. I am very happy to be in this online showcase. Well, the main reason that I am here is to present about my trip around the world. Well, I have visited several countries and one of them is India. India is the second most populous country and it is the 7th largest country by land. I have visited my grandparents and my relatives and I used to talk to them. It was very nice talking to them. Next, I went to France by boarding a plane. Well, you know, France is known for its beautiful romantic beaches and for its Eiffel Tower especially. I took some photographs of it and do you guys know that Eiffel Tower is one of the 7 wonders in the world, you know? So I took some photographs so that it would be in my memory. Next, I went to Dubai. Do you guys know that what is the tallest building in the world? Which is in Dubai. You know what is the tallest building? Very well, it is Burj Khalifa. Well, I took some photographs of it and I was admiring the view beneath the tallest structure, which was the Burj Khalifa. With the fulfilling visit, I thought to myself to board a plane to go to pay a quick visit to my grandparents' house. It was very nice talking to them also. I was very happy. I was very happy to visit all these places. And the next day, I went back to Penang and started my school sessions. Well, I promised my grandparents that I would visit them for the coming school holidays, and I hope that I would visit different countries for the next trip. Thank you and bye-bye.
And a very good afternoon to my teachers and my fellows. My name is Iman Humaira, and today I will be presenting a new topic about around the world. I love to visit around the world because when we visit around the world, we will know how the shop was, what's the traditional food they had, and many more. At 24 January 2020, I went to Saudi Arabia and I saw a lot of camels. And some of the people at Saudi Arabia, they also ride on it. Some of the traditional food are biryani rice, kapsa, chicken mandi, murtabak, and margum. The traditional wear For boys, they wear fayeh and agal. For girls, they wear jubah, scarf and niqab. It was fun visiting at Saudi Arabia. The next country that I visited is India. Oh my god, I really love to go there because at India do have my favorite food. It's curry. India do have a lot of traditional food. The traditional food are butter chicken, aloo gobi, fish curry, crisp papadum, lamb vindaloo, biryani, kebab and many more. They also have a traditional dress. For boys, they have sherwani, kurta, dhoti and pajama. For girls, they have choli, lehenga and langa. What a best trip! I also visited Australia. I love to visit Australia because there is a cute koala. Australia has two famous pets, koala and kangaroo. Traditional clothing in Australia is said to be of swordsmen and bushmen of the past. They wore long trousers, buttoned sleeve, strong leather boots, and hats with hooks hanging from the brim to keep away flies. They also had traditional food. The traditional food are lamington, pavlova, meat pies, barramundi, pumpkin soup, and many more. Wow, I love this knowing. That's all for me. I appreciate all of you for listening to my new speech topic around the world. Bye.
Very good afternoon to the MC, parents, my fellow friends and teachers. My name is Shivani Gunabhadan and I'm 11 years old. Today, I would like to talk about my favorite destination which I would like to travel. First, I would like to travel to Australia. Australia is an island country. It is surrounded by the Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Animals that you can see there are kangaroos, koala bear, wombats and dingoes. Besides that, the second country which I would like to take a trip is Spain. Spain lies in southern Europe. The country borders the Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. It is fourth largest country in southern Europe. The biggest cities in Spain are Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, Santiago de Compostela, Granada and the Pyrenees. Animals that you can see there are Iberian lynx, fox, wolves and brown bear. Spain is world top olive oil producer. Isn't it cool? Last but not least, I would like to take a journey to Greece. Greece is the country in southeastern Europe. It is a mountainous country. Greece located near the Mediterranean Sea. The biggest cities in Greece are Athens and Thessaloniki. Tourism, food and textile manufacturing are among the main business sectors in Greece. I would like to travel to these three countries because they are an incredible country which gives the way to my heart. Every beginning will come to an end. Thank you for lending me your ears. Have a good day. Bye.
My name is Randa and today I'm gonna tell you one country I have chosen out of all the countries around the world. And of course it's Japan. Why I choose Japan? I choose Japan because I love the seasons, the food, the mall, and the anime they made. Did you know there are 4 seasons a year in Japan? All of them are winter, December to February, summer, June to August, autumn, September to November, and lastly the season I love the most, spring, between March to May. Why I love spring? I love spring because they are my favorite flowers bloom during the spring. It's called sakura. There are so many types of sakura. Amongst them are sakura blossom, sakura yamasakura, sakura someyoshino, sakura shidare sakura, sakura etohegan, and so many more. Secondly, the food. I love sushi the most. My favorite sushi is raw salmon sushi, Sukiyabashi Jiro, Bunkan Maki Sushi, Sasa Sushi. Thirdly is the mall. Did you know Japan is a shopper paradise? The biggest shopping mall in Japan is Aeon Lake Town. Consists of 3 buildings connected via walking passageway. And the second biggest is Porta Kyoto, also known as the underground shopping mall. And the famous shopping mall in Japan is Yasu Shopping Mall. It has everything you need under one roof. And the best amongst all is the anime. Firstly, let me tell you what is anime. The term anime derives from the English words of animation. It is a hand-drawn and a computer animation originating from Japan. My favorite animes is My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Blue Exorcist, One Piece, and Haikyuu. I wish I can visit Japan soon. Well, hope you all enjoy and thank you for listening to my speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Mio Adham Shahid bin Mio Ahmad Saifuddin. I'm 12 years old and today's topic is around the world. The country that I really want to travel to is Germany. I picked Germany because of my hobby. My hobby is to learn about supercars. Germany is where the world's largest highway is located, Autobahn. What is Autobahn? Autobahn is a controlled access highway system in Germany. It is also where drivers can drive as fast as they want because in Autobahn there are no speed limit. The fastest speed on Autobahn was set by a Porsche going 268 miles per hour, or the equivalent is 430 km per hour. It is called the world's largest highway because the length of the road is 13,000 kilometers. By comparison, from Johor to Perlis is only about 800 kilometers. The Autobahn itself is longer than Malaysia. In case if your car breaks down in the middle of the road, there are about 17,000 emergency telephones all along the Autobahn network. But instead of your car breakdown, you are tired. Don't worry, rest areas and truck stops are distributed over the complete Autobahn network. My second reason why I want to go to Germany is because they have so many huge castles, just like those used in the movies and fairy tales, such as Robin Hood, Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, and so much more. One of them is called Neuschwanstein Castle. It was built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II of Bavaria. Most of these castles now are open for public to visit. My third reason why I want to visit Germany is a place called Black Forest. This is in fact one of the most visited regions in all of Europe. It is also famous for its cuckoo clock. Cuckoo clock has a case made of wood and it looks like a small house. Cuckoo clock, every single hour, a small door will open up and a bird will come out and say, "Cuckoo, cuckoo." Cuckoo clocks has many shapes and sizes. They even have their own certificate from Black Forest. Thank you everyone for listening to my speech. In Germany, we say Danke und Tschüss. Thank you and have a good day everyone.
My name is Nur Amni Shazlin. Today, I would like to talk about the place where I would like to visit one day. Do you know the country with the largest population in the world? Do you know the country with its famous giant panda? If you guess China, then you are right. First, I'm studying at Chinese school, so I can talk with anyone there because I can speak in Chinese. 你好吗？我是沙子林，我希望你们好。China have a history of over 3,000 years. So, they rich with different cultures. China also plays one of the 7 wonders of the world, which is the Great Wall of China. I also want to go there because I want to taste my favorite food, which is dumplings. It's so yummy. My favorite animal there is giant panda. It is so cute. I really want to hug it. Lastly, the reason why I want to visit there because I want to travel China using high-speed train, which move from 250 until 350 km per hour. Thank you for listening my speech. I hope all of you are healthy. Wear your mask. Wash your hand often. Don't let the COVID-19 win. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is Afrina Hanisa and I am 10 years old. I am from Banda Kinrara and today I am going to share about the places I've been and the places that I wish to go. I have been to Hong Kong Disneyland when I was 8 years old. I went with the whole family by Malaysian Airlines. I was so excited that I hardly slept the night before. While we were there, our tourist guide brought us to halal restaurants for our meals. Once we reached Disneyland and had our entrance tickets, we bought Mickey ears and went to the haunted house. Next, I want to talk about the country I want to go, that is London. London have a really nice weather as I never visited a four-season country before. I really want to go to London and visit famous places. I heard that the food is also delicious. In conclusion, London is the next country that I wish to go. Thank you all for listening to my speech and have a wonderful day.
Very good morning to everyone. My name is Ruben Naran and for this all around the world showcase, my country name is India. India is a country name where there's a lot of Hinduism people. The first language came is Hindu. Example, like Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Hindu, many, like billions or 500. And secondly, my second prep is Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is a palace where the king and queen live for many long years. Like example, for many long years, the king and queen lived there and ruled the country. And the thirdly, Mount Himalaya, named as Mount Everest. And Mount Himalaya is a mountain. It's very tall. The peak is in India, but the rest of the mountain is in Nepal and China. And the fourth, lastly, the reason why I like India. Why I like India is because I'm an Indian. And there's many Indians in India and there's one golden temple. That's why I like India. Thank you. Nandri Vanakkam.
Hello everyone, my name is Hongwei. I'm 11 this year. Today I'm gonna share to everyone a speech about my favorite country I would like to go. I love to go to Japan. Japan is a clean country and their people are polite. Japan has a lot of things special and beautiful such as sushi and sakura. I love to eat Japanese food so much, like sushi. Sushi is a rice wrapped with some delicious ingredients. Sushi is their famous food. If I go to Japan, I can eat Japanese food every day. I hope I can see sakura blossom. Sakura will blossom during spring. It is so beautiful. In Malaysia, we have no sakura flowers. In Japan, we will see many of the sakura flowers. The flower is pink in color. Japan has a bullet train that moves as fast as a bullet. I wish to sit at the bullet train. The bullet train is a high-tech train. Also, I heard that Japan has a mountain called Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. Mount Fuji is a beautiful mountain. I wish I could go to see it. In conclusion, I love to go to Japan because I like to eat the sushi, see sakura flowers and bullet train Mount Fuji. Thank you everyone for listening my speech.
Parents and my fellow friends. I'm Vanessa Claire Wong and this year I am 10 years old. For this speech, I'm going to share my dream country. My dream country that I would like to visit is Los Angeles, also known as LA. Los Angeles is part of the US. And did you know Los Angeles is the second most populous city in the United States? You may be also wondering why Los Angeles is my dream country. A good reason for that question is because of their world's best known and most iconic landmarks such as Disney Park, Universal Studios, and Hollywood sign. Also for their iconic dishes such as French dip sandwich, ice cream sandwich, and many more. In conclusion, today I share with you my dream country, which is Los Angeles, also known as LA. It's my dream country because it's known for their iconic dishes and iconic landmarks such as Disney Park, Universal Studios, and the Hollywood sign. And that's all I want to deliver my speech for today. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Good afternoon, dear parents, MC, teachers, and friends. My name is Ashley and I'm 12 years old. Today I am going to give a speech about around the world. We are living and surrounded by many beautiful countries around the world. But the country that I like and want to go the most is Japan. I have been to Japan once with my family. It was last year in December. Tokyo is the capital city of Japan. We went to a zoo named Uno Zoo. We saw lots of beautiful animals in the zoo. The unique one was the okapi. It's famous for looking like a crossbreed between a zebra and a horse. While it's very similar to the horse, its legs are patterned with black and white horizontal stripes, just like a zebra. We also went to the famous Mount Fuji, commonly called Fujisan. Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. My family took many beautiful photos of the clear and spectacular Mount Fuji. Japan is a food paradise. We love to eat at the ramen restaurant named Ichiran. It has a special vending machine and the eating place is very cozy though it's packed. Once you are seated, you will pass your food ticket to the waiter. There is a wooden curtain in front of your seat. Behind the wooden curtain is the cooking area. Once your food is ready, they will serve your food through the wooden curtain. That's why I love this restaurant. Thank you everyone for listening to my speech. Hope you all enjoyed it and have a wonderful day.
Bonjour everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to my speech. I am Jay from eBright, where else today I'll be talking about 3 countries I would like to go after this coronavirus decides to get out of our sight. Firstly, I would like to talk about France. France is a very well-known country, over 82 million tourists per year, which is a very big achievement for that country, which makes it one of the most visited countries on earth. Second is because it's the king of pastries, such as macaroons and croissants, and it also has one of the world's top best buildings on earth, which is the Eiffel Tower. As we all know, the Eiffel Tower is such a unique building because of its construction. Second, I would like to talk about Germany. Germany is old-fashioned in a good way, and it's also very colorful, and it has a good architecture. One more thing, every time I talk about Germany, everyone reminds me of Adolf Hitler, which is very funny. And also, Germany has built the Berlin Wall. Last but definitely not the least, I have to talk about Malaysia. As you know, I am a Malaysian and I am proud to be a Malaysian. And I still haven't visited all of the states inside Malaysia. So that makes me quite a lousy Malaysian. So after this coronavirus decides to end, I would like to go to Sarawak and discover more states in Malaysia. And also, Malaysia has the best variety of food and it's a multiracial country, which makes it very special. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you all have a very nice day.
Very good morning to the MC, parents, and my fellow friends and teachers. My name is Vidya, daughter of Saravanan. I'm 10 years old. Today, I'll be talking about the country that I would like to visit but have not visited yet is the Great Britain. It also known as United Kingdom, the union of two kingdoms and creating the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. I've been interested in this country because since when my English teacher talked about it in our lesson, the pictures of the old buildings in my textbook have inspired me a lot. To visit this country has become a dream for me. Firstly, moreover, I would like to visit London and its sites. I would like to visit all the famous museums in London as well as especially the British Museum. I could see so many historical heritages gathering from all over the world. Moreover, London has a good public transportation system, underground train, ferries and also double-deck bus. The Red Ionic Red Bus of London is the most popular mode of transport and ferries over 2 billion passengers every year. I could go any places via the convenient underground and do sightseeing by bus. Another reason for my preference is that I would like to have a deeper knowledge about the history and culture of England and the English people. When people think of Britain, they often think that people drinking tea and eating fish and chips and wearing bowler hat. But there is more to Britain than these things. Besides, I could certainly visit the old University of Cambridge and Oxford. I heard that Oxford is among England's famous cities, ancient university, beautiful buildings. Cambridge also located at England too, is the world's most famous research universities. I wish one day I could visit these universities. In conclusion, there might be said there are not any luxurious beaches in London, but there is more than these things. I wish one day I could visit London and Great Britain. Thank you for lending your ears with my speech and thank you again.
Do you ever know what is sustainability? Sustainability is the avoidance of the depletion of natural resources.
For short form is known as using less amount of our natural resources. A very good morning to my fellow teachers, friends and parents. My name is Hanu and today the topic I'm going to speak about is around the world. But more than choosing normal countries, I have chosen sustainable countries around the world. And those 3 countries are Denmark, Luxembourg and Switzerland. Moving on to Denmark. Denmark is a country located at the northern side of Europe and their capital is Copenhagen. The language they speak is Danish and the food they eat is smørrebrød and Danish apple cake. The clothing they wear are button shirts and dresses. Luxembourg is a country located at the western side of Europe and their capital city is Luxembourg City. The language they speak is Luxembourgish, German and French. And the food they eat is tart and cheesecake, which is my favorite. The clothing they wear are shirts, kaftans and women trousers. Now, Switzerland is a country which I would love to visit. It's a country which is located at the western center and at the southern side of Europe. And their largest city is Zurich. The language they speak is German, French, Italian and Romanish. And the food they eat is raclette with fondue and rosti. The clothing they wear are long sleeve jackets, silk aprons, a ribbon and also dresses. Now, but I just have one thing in my mind. How do these 3 countries maintain their sustainability? These countries contribute a policy to prevent greenhouse gas emissions, water sanitizations, renewable energy resources, and wildlife conservations. These countries prevent by using eco-friendly products, eco-friendly hotels, and solar-powered boats. In conclusion, I would like to say, to make a better world, let us all keep up our sustainability. Thank everyone for listening to my speech and have a great day.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite country, London. London is the capital and the largest city of England and United Kingdom. Now I'm going to talk about London Bridge. London Bridge was built in 19th century. It was designed very beautifully. Now I'm going to talk about London City. London City has many citizens and in the city there's shopping malls and toy shops and restaurants. Every year, many people visit there for shopping and visiting attractive places. Now I'm going to talk about my favorite season is winter. I like winter season because it is so much fun to play in the snow. I can make a snowman or maybe I can do snowball challenge like this. That is why I want to go to London. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.
Tatira. A very good evening to everyone who is present here today. I am Raj Pillai, son of Ubalan from Johor Bahru, Malaysia. I have a dream place to visit. Today, I would like to talk about my dream place which I have visited once. It is none other than Singapore. My dream place, also known as the first place in Singapore, is the Singapore Zoo. It is because Singapore Zoo has so many different types of animals which can be found around the world. There are many endangered animals such as rhinos, white tigers and tapirs. I love going to the Singapore Zoo very, very much. The second place in Singapore is the Universal Studios Singapore, USS. It is Southeast Asia's only park that features 24 accelerating rides in not one but 70 zones. There are 24 attractions, which includes my favorite: roller coasters, water rides, and animal shows. I really love to go there again soon. The last place in Singapore that I would like to visit is the night safari. It is because night safari is amazing for tourists to visit. You can see animals roaming in the jungles. They are carnivorous animals such as lions, tigers, and cheetahs. I hope I can go to my dream places again soon. That is all for my speech. Thank you very much for listening it.
My name is Olivia and today I want to talk about around the world. The world have about 200 and more countries, but today I want to talk about Thailand, Hong Kong, and China. Firstly, I would like to talk about Thailand. Thailand have many famous food like tom yum, mango sticky rice, and more. I love mango sticky rice because the mango and rice is very delicious. There are also many beaches are very beautiful, so many children like to go and play. Secondly, I would like to go to Hong Kong. Hong Kong have many famous things like Disneyland. I have went to Disneyland to relax and play. Hong Kong food also very delicious. Thirdly, I would like to talk about China. China is a beautiful place and also many people. I have went before Shanghai Disneyland and I also have went before the biggest Starbucks in the world. Thanks for listening my speech. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is Muhammad Muiz Amsyah bin Mazlan. Today I want to talk about Egypt. It is because this country have a lot of historic places. My favorite place at Pyramid. Pyramid is it is because it has knowledge at pyramid knowledge and in architecture and engineering on how to build pyramid. Pyramid is one of the seven magnificent things in the world. The second one is Nile River. I love boat cruising in the Nile River. Third place is Paluh Village. I can boating along the river and see the village of Palunik. Fourth place is Matlusiwa. It has desert and beautiful ocean. Third also have Cleopatra Lake. That's why I like Egypt. Shukran.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nayuba. Today I would like to share about my favorite country, which is Japan. Why Japan? Firstly, Japan has a very special food called sushi. Sushi is one of my favorite food because it is very delicious and healthy. My favorite sushi is ebi fried sushi. Ebi means prawn in Japanese. Dip it in soy sauce and eat. It is so delicious. Yummy! Japan has lots of beautiful places. My favorite is Hokkaido. Hokkaido is known for its volcanoes, natural hot springs, and best of all, skis area. December is the best time for snow, so it's also the best time for snowball fights. It's so fun and awesome that I would really want to go to Hokkaido and see the white Hokkaido one day. Japan has 4 seasons. One of the famous seasons is spring. It's the time when you can witness the amazing view of the cherry blossom or sakura. The sakura blooms in mid-March. In between April and May, all the leaves will turn pink. It's so cool that I can't wait to go there and see it. Japan also invented a cartoon called anime. I always watch anime during my leisure time. It is so exciting and interesting with the epic storylines which may never end. The anime I usually watch is My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, and Dr. Stone. I hope more anime are coming soon, and I hope most of the ones that are watching right now will enjoy it. Thank you for listening to my speech.
My name is Ho Jia-yi, and today I'm going to give a speech about 2 countries that I would like to visit and a country that I visited before. Firstly, I would like to visit Japan. I would like to go there because of the sakura tree and the cat island. For example, I could go there during autumn for the sakura falls and also feed the cats at Cat Island. That's why I would like to visit Japan. Secondly, I would like to go to Australia. That is because of the kangaroos. I could watch them cross the road and go to the zoo too. That's why I would like to go there. I went to Singapore 2 years ago. My family and I stayed there for 3 days and 2 nights. We went to the light show and it was just a few minutes. I thought that it was fun watching the light show last time, but now I feel like it's a bit dull. We also went to Universal Studios. It was so fun. There was only one thing I hated there. My dad took us on a ride and I got nauseous after that, so we had to go back to the hotel. And that was my experience visiting Singapore. That's all for my speech today. Thank you.
Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow judges and all parents. My name is Umar Rakim and today I want to talk about which country have I visited. The country that I have visited is England. I love England. That is because the capital city of England is London. And also, the weather is nice and breezy. When I go to London, I always go to Hyde Park. At Hyde Park, you can have a picnic and feed the swine. And you can walk at the famous London Bridge. The London Bridge has been serviced since 1894. So that means the London Bridge has been serviced for more than 100 years. Can you believe that? So, when you go to London by flight, it's going to take about 12 to 14 hours. It's long. And you can go to Buckingham Palace. At there, you can watch guard change marching. And you can hop off bus to Oxford Street. And you can commute to underground subway to go anywhere you want. Lastly, last time I followed my late father to the British Museum. When I went there, the queue was so long and the place was so crowded. When I went in there, the first thing I saw was a gigantic dinosaur bone. In a nutshell, when I go to London, I feel so happy. I hope you enjoy my tour to London. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tan Ikai and I am 10 years old. The title for today is Around the World. Firstly, I would like to go to United Kingdom because there are many interesting places. For example, British Museum is one of them. I like British Museum because it has so much amazing and historic things. Secondly, I would like to go to the London Bridge as well because it is very long and it's very large as well. It is 269 meters long. It is built by William Hartford on the 1967. This is why I would like to go to London. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Six-hour flight, flying almost 4,000 miles to the west of Malaysia. Can you guess which country we went for our holiday? Hello everyone, my name is Ratu Frida Rania and I'm 9 years old. Today, I would like to share about my favorite country, Australia. Did you know that we went there for 1 month? It was an epic trip. We went to 3 different hotels and 3 different parts of Australia. One of the best places there is Victoria Market. It is the oldest market there. It was built in 1878. I just love the American donuts there. And if you happen to be in Australia, go ahead and buy those donuts. They're super duper delicious. We also visited the first I hope you enjoyed my speech. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, my name is Brandon. I believe today I'd like to talk about my experience visiting Australia. Australia is a really amazing country as it is suitable for people who love nature. I visit Australia in autumn. I get to see the leaf turn from green to orange. It's a wonderful scenery and I even collect some of it as a bookmark. As for people who love architecture, Australia also have buildings with a lot of unique shape and size. They have all kinds of buildings, such as bridge, opera house, church, and many more. For example, the Sydney Opera House, Sydney Harbour Bridge, and the Queen Victoria Building. I visited them all and it's a wonderful experience for me. Besides that, Australia also has factories of all kinds, such as wine factory, cheese factory, ice cream factory, and even chocolate factory. I love eating the chocolate there as it has all many flavors, such as the mint chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. What's even better, you can actually visit the factory. You can test their product and learn how they make their product. For example, I get to know how they plant grape seed and how they turn a grape into wine. Next, I also visited the Perth Mint in Australia. It holds the biggest and largest gold coin in the world. The coin measures nearly 80 centimeters wide and more than 2 centimeters deep. We get to learn a lot of new knowledge about gold. We can watch them turn gold into gold bar. We can also weigh ourselves to know how much we worth. There is also a 20 kilogram of gold bar inside a glass box. If you can get the gold bar out, the gold is yours. A very cool thing about Australia is it has gold color token selling store all over the country. The token is very unique and beautiful. Each token has its own unique pattern. For example, the National Library of Australia has sales tokens that have the picture of the library crafted on it. For example, this is the token I've collected so far. I only collected 4 of them, and I still have a long way to go before I can collect all of them. This is all for now. Hope you enjoyed my speech. Thank you for lending me your ears.
Soon guys, it's Zach, and I'll be sharing you guys about the countries I would like to visit. Firstly, I'll choose to visit the UK. There are many beautiful architectures and tourist attractions in the UK, but my favorite ones is definitely the Big Ben and the Harrods department store. The Big Ben is a large clock tower which is located in London, the capital of the UK. It's really attractive for me, and its design thus really catches my eye. I really admire the creator of the Big Ben. It's brilliant. The Harrods department store is also located in London, and it's also quite near the Big Ben. It's a large shopping complex, and it's also one of the largest and famous shopping complexes in the world. It sells daily necessities and luxury stuff. The things inside are quite expensive, but it's still popular with many British citizens and tourists. Secondly, I would like to visit Taiwan. There are many beautiful tourist attractions in Taiwan, but I'll choose to visit the ones which is located in Taipei, because the other ones weren't bad at all. But my favorite ones is located in Taipei, which is the Taipei 101 and the night market in Swing District. I'm desperate to get to the top of the Taipei top of the Taipei 101. You could really see and also enjoy the amazing view of the entire Taipei city once you are on the top of the building. I'm also expecting to eat the local delicacies at the night market. There's a bunch of delicious food at the night market. I'll definitely eat them once I visit Taiwan. Lastly, I'll be fancy going to Japan. I'm attracted to the food, the economy, and the environment. Japan is very clean enough that you could hardly see a rubbish on the floor while walking on the streets of Japan. I've wanted to eat their local sushi, although it's almost the same as we eat in Malaysia, but it's filled with traditional flavors and also quite expensive. But I think it's worth a try because it's a food originated from Japan. I'm also desperate of experiencing their famous Shinkansen train. It's fast and also quite expensive, but it's also worth a try because it could be a wonderful experience. Thank you for opening your ears for me, and I hope you have a nice weekend.
So everyone, this is our closing ceremony. Before we go to our photo shoot, I want to tell you that because you have bravely come up to become our participant in this online showcase, all of you will be receiving certificates and cash vouchers. Yay! Alright! So I hope when we have another showcase, I hope all of you can join us, okay? So we are going, yes! I hear some of us are excitedly saying, yeah!
It's very good.
Yeah, alright, so here is what we're gonna do. We are gonna take our picture. So everyone, look smart, look beautiful, look pretty. Make sure your whole face is facing the camera. Okay? So everyone get ready. Okay? So let us show our poses, some cute poses, some cool poses. Wow. Okay, ready? Okay? I am gonna count down for the camera. 3, 2, 1, take picture.